students, last lecture we saw about the two types of letter. First one, that is formal letter. Second one was informal letter. Formal letter, we got to know the types, what is meant by formal letter. Formal letter always follows. So formal letter, first thing we got to know that this letter follows a certain pattern and formality. Okay, they are strictly kept professional in nature and directly address the issue concerned. Any type of business letter or letter to the authorities falls within this given category. Now, what is informal letter? Informal letters are the personal letters. They do not follow any set of pattern or any formalities. They contain personal information or a written conversation. Informal letters are generally written to friends, relatives, okay, guardians, or a near and dear ones. So basically, I want you all to write down in chat box the format of formal letter. Last lecture I had taught you all how to write the formal letter. I just want you all to write the format of formal letter at once only. Yes, the formats are correct. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body. Body will be divided into how many paragraph? Yes. Good. Introduction of the topic, main matter of the body, and the conclusion. Good, Neha. Okay. Yours faithfully, that is your closing. And if the name is given, name. If not, then ABC all can write down. Good. And which format of letter writing we are following? Are we following intent letter? Are we following block letter format? Which letter format are we following? Good, Riya, Himanshu, Hiral. We are following block letter format wherein each and every thing or every part of the letter will on your left hand side, right from the margin itself. Yes. And after each paragraph, if you want to leave one line, you all can leave one line so that your paragraph or your division of main body will be identified, or else you can even leave two lines. But after each, after sender's address, how much line you all are going to leave? After sender's address, how much line are you all are going to leave? One line. Okay. And date, what will be the format of writing date? Yes, Khushi, correct. Khushi, Sanskriti, Drishti, Neha. Bhumi, after May, you need to put comma. Neha, after May, you need to put comma. And after writing 17, you have to write TH. 17th October, comma 2020. Okay. Drishti, even you. See, y'all write in the chat box, no, then I will get to know. And in the same way, y'all will also get to know. Okay. So date format will be DDMMYY format where 50H, Khushi, 15th October, O capital October, comma 2020. Okay, or whatever date will be mentioned in the question paper. Okay, after writing date, you all are going to leave one line. Then you all are going to write your receiver's address. So in receiver's address, first thing what you all are going to write, are you all going to directly start writing the organization name, or what is the first thing you are going to mention? Yes, after writing comma Sanskriti, good. Ria, designation we are going to mention. Good. No, Bhumi, in receiver's address, you all are going to write two, comma, then the person's name. If Drishti person's name is given, well and good, you all can write person's name in formal letter. And if at all name is not given, then you all are going to write the designation, then the organization name, and then the followed by the city or state, followed by the code. Okay. Yes, good, Diksha Chauhan. Arya. Okay. Yes. So next, after writing date, subject, how you all are going to write subject? See in your chat box which one you all are going to write. I have given in the chat box. Just check your chat box. Which one is correct? Write that in the chat reply. Which one is correct? SUB or SUBJT colon is correct. Yes. So in this way, complete you all are going to write, and then you are going to write down important matter from your question, and then you are going to just write it down. Okay. Yeah. And that will be not more than 5 to 6 words. Good morning, Krish. That sorry, good afternoon, Krish. That would not be more than 5 to 6 words. Oh, the main things that is it. Yeah, it should not be big. It should be short, and main description should be there in your subject. After and subject, you all can underline with your pen as well. Okay, so that whatever words you are writing now, it will be highlighted and it will be looking more presentable. After writing subject, what is the next thing you all are going to write? Salutation. So are you going to write the word salutation, or what you all are going to write in salutation? Yeah, then what are yes, respected madam or sir. If gender they have mentioned, then you all can mention sir. If they have mentioned female name, you can write madam. If not, yes, then you all can use slash, and then you all can write it down. Good, Deepika, Bhumi, Riddhi, Drishti. R will be capital, S will be capital, M will be capital. uh, it is not so Ipsita. Actually, we avoid using pencil. uh, okay, after writing the respected thing, what you all are going to write? You all are going to start the main body. First, what you all are going to do? You all are going to introduce. You are going to write in first paragraph. Yes. Second paragraph. Yes, good, Diksha. Main points, like you are going to introduce the main matter. Yeah, and the last paragraph will be your yeah, conclusion, request, or what you are expecting from front person to do. Okay, everything. And then last, how will you what 2 words you all are going to write in closing? Next line. After writing the conclusion part, you all are going to write 2 main words. What is it in the letter? Is it thanking you, or yours faithfully, or yours sincerely? Which word it is? After writing the last conclusion part, what you all are going to write in the closing part? How will you close your letter, formal letter? Yes, thanking you. First, you all are going to write Yashaswini, and then you all are going to write in the next line yours faithfully. And after writing yours, you all are not going to use in single inverted comma. Okay, yours will be now over here. One more thing I want to tell you: yours faithfully. You all are going to write when the name of the person is not specified. When the name of the person is specified, when the receiver's name is specified, you all are going to write yours sincerely. These are the two differences between yours faithfully and yours sincerely. Okay, so this little minor things are there which you need to consider. Then we got to know that what things are important while writing a proper letter format, which you all already know. I hope that you all are going to score minimum 4 and maximum 5 marks. Okay, second important thing I wanted to ask you all, homework part, did you all solve the homework of letter writing? Monday you all might have done. Any doubt, any question you all didn't understood? any of the letter writing question, because I guess minimum 5 to 6 questions I had given to y'all. So any doubt? Sure. Okay. So that was a difficult part. Okay. So unnecessary words you need to avoid. You need to write to the point, relevant to the topic. You all should be polite while talking to front person when you're writing formal letter. You should need to avoid grammatical and spelling mistakes. Okay. So what is the first important thing? We all of us know in formal letter we have different types as well. So in formal letter, first it is very important for you all to read the question. After reading the question, you all need to identify which type of letter it is, formal or informal. Once you recognize that it is a formal letter, what is the purpose of the letter? Is it a letter to government, police, principal, complaint letter, request letter, enquiry letter? Now, when you're writing to the police, also you can write complaint letter. You all can write enquiry letter, job application letter over here. Okay, order letter, request letter. Okay, so you need to response letter. You need to identify what the question is demanding for. Suppose they are demanding for complaint and you are giving suggestion, you are doing inquiry, the matter gets changed. So it take out your 1 minute or 2 minute to understand the question first. Okay, and I already told you rough matter, you all can write it down. Now what is the one thing missing? Okay, what are the two things missing in the informal letter which you are not going to write? Reference, yeah. Subject, very good. And very good, receiver's address. And instead of yours faithfully or yours sincerely, what you all are going to write? Yes, so write down the format of informal letter. Write down the format how you all wrote the format for formal letter in the chat box. Yes, good. Yours lovingly we will write, or your lovingly. Now writing informal letter is sender's address, then followed by date, followed by salutation. Now what will be your salutation? What will be your salutation? What you all are going to write? You all are going to write respected. Yeah, you all are going to write dear. Very good. Dear, or name of the person if they have specified, or your friend's name, or your mom, dad, whatever it is. Not name, huh? Obviously you are not going to call out by their name. Okay. Next will be your body of the letter, and the closure part that you all already replied me, your lovingly. Now one letter format is there that we will see. We had already seen this has been read by Bhumi in the last lecture. Now this is a leave letter, informal letter. Informal letter are basically written to parents, siblings, friends, classmates, and neighbor. One example I will give you after this. You need to identify what type of letter it is. Yes. Who is going to help me out by reading this? Write a letter to a friend apologizing for not having been attended to his sister's marriage. Yes, it is an informal letter, Hiral. Ayush, accept the command. Ayush, Ayush, accept the command. Yeah, yeah.
My dear friend, I earnestly regret my absence on the auspicious occasion of the marriage of your sister. I am sure you pardon me for my absence, for which I am not blamed so much. I was compelled not to move out of the house on the auspicious day. Our town was in the grip of the floods just before 2 days of the marriage. Roads were underwater and railways were badly damaged. No means of transport were available. Our town was cut off from the rest of the world and they continued for a week or so. Though I could not attend the marriage in the person, yet my heart went out and the sequence of ceremonies of marriage was reeling before my eyes. Kindly convey my heartiest wishes for the newlyweds and accept the gifts of the golden ring that I am sending for my sister. I hope you will excuse me for an unwillful absence.
Yes. Thank you, Himanshu.
Okay.
Okay. That is SC room number. Sonia apartment is the name of the building. Mango Colony, it is the name of the colony. MG Road, area name city Dharavi, Mumbai. Pin code 400 date 17th Feb 2020. Then salutation, my dear friend. Then the main paragraph starts. In this paragraph you can see that less things have been used but expressed very good in a very nice manner. Okay, so such time for now we are going to discuss important tips for good letter writing. So, first important thing is that a child must be able to identify the type of letter they will write. For example, writing a letter to the principal asking to the leave is what? If you are writing a letter and asking for a leave to your principal, which type of letter it is? Yes, Hiral, correct. Sanskriti, correct. It is a formal letter. Now, when you're writing a letter to your principal to catch up after a long time, it would be which type of letter? It would be which type of letter? Yeah, it will be a informal letter. Rutuja, it is a informal letter because over here catch up means what? After a long time, you all have passed out from your school and colleges, and you all are going to meet your. Yeah, it is a meet, casual meet. It is an informal meet to your principal. So this will be a type of informal letter. So do understand. Just that's why I told you in the starting itself. Just don't read. चलो principal को लिखना है तो it is a formal letter. No, read the matter as well. Opening and closing of the letter must be in the correct manner. Formal letter must open and close in a professional manner. Hey, hi, hello. This is not the way to open a formal letter. Bye, take care, see you. Not the way to close the letter. Okay, you need to be very professional, very good with your words, with your vocab, and with your grammar. Okay, manner while informal letter can be addressed to the person with greeting like hello, how are you? Hope you are fine. This even closing the letter is significant. It is important. Formal letter always end respectfully and impersonally, whereas informal letter may end with a more personal touch, like see you soon, okay, we'll meet you soon, give my regards, okay, to your parents. Such kind of means personal touch. In formal letter, making clear the purpose of the letter immediately is important. You all can not go on with the topic, expanding the topic. To the point you need to write, and the person should understand what you want to convey. A letter is always supposed to be, yes, Sanskriti, short and simple. A letter is always supposed to be considerated and polite. It is essential to use polite words and civil language in all types of letter, be it formal or informal. Like I told you in the last lecture, I have seen many students using slang languages. So that is not the correct way to write a formal or informal letter. Okay, like dude, bro, I've seen. So y'all are not supposed to use such kind of terms. It is correct. I'm not telling it is wrong, But when you're writing a letter, you need to see the subject, you need to see to whom you are writing, and then you need to start. Okay, even if the letter is about any complaint, the point must be made in a careful and courteous manner. Like, you can't pinpoint and complain. If you want to complain, you want to tell the mistake to front person, you need to tell in such a way that front person will not feel that you're pinpointing them, but they will definitely understand that they have something wrong. Okay, and they will try to recorrect it. You're understanding the point? Interview chapter we studied about Mary Kom, how politely Mary Kom answered. In the same way, this quality you all need to inculcate within yourself. Okay, not to get hyper, not to be harsh, be polite. The length of the letter also hold relevance. Means, if you're writing 1 page, 2 page, 3 page letter, I have seen one and a half page letter you all are writing, but matter is only not relevant. Will you all score good marks? Will your letter will be useful to front party? Not at all. Yeah, so it matters a lot. In formal letter, the matter should be expressed to the point, precise and short, while the length of the personal or informal letter depends on the message in relation to the recipient. Now, if you, at all you want to starting first paragraph, you want to give your information, share your things will get more. Yes, so this is the conclusion part of our letter writing topic. I hope the content is clear, and you are going to write a proper letter. Okay, based on the comparison, formal letter and informal letter. Uh, Samir?
Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please. The meaning of formal letter.
Language in the stipulated format for the official purpose. Whereas informal letter,
Mhm.
a letter written in a friendly manner to someone you are familiar with is called informal letter. Objective,
Very good.
a
Samir.
formal
Yeah,
professional
yeah.
communication, and objective of informal letter, personal communication.
Give me a
Format
minute.
of
Huh?
formal letter,
Hmm. Continue, continue.
written in prescribed format only, and format of informal, no prescribed format.
Hmm.
Formal letter written in first person for business letters, third person or others. And informal letter written to first, second or third person. Formal letter written to business, college, institute, employer, organization, etc. And informal letters are written to friends, family, acquaintances, etc. Formal letters, voice should be used passive, and in informal letter, active voice should be used. Formal letter sentence should be long and complex, whereas in informal letters, sentences should be short and simple. In formal letter, size should be concise, and in informal letter, size should be short and simple. In formal letter, size should be contraction and abbreviation should be avoided, and in informal letters, they should be used.
Yes, thank you, Samir. You can mute yourself. Thank you. So size informal letter should be large and concise. So this was the format. I You all have understood it very clearly. Next lecture we are going to take the information transfer, which is question number 6. Now inform 1 second. Huh? Informal letter should be long, because if you use long and complex sentence, things will be clear. Okay, if you short sentences, you will be going on writing sentences and sentences, and the things will get lengthy. Sanskriti. Okay, so basically, next lecture we are going to start with a new writing skill, that is information transfer. Information transfer again carries 5 marks. You have option A1 and option A2, where you will get this type of writing skill is having two types. If a paragraph is given, then we have to convert it into the diagrammatic table or graphs, okay, or charts. Okay, and if graphs or pie diagram or any other form is given, then you have to convert it into a small paragraph. And generally information transfer is must be written in short and simple language. Okay, that we are going to discuss in our upcoming lecture, that is there in the next week. Okay, I want to ask you a few questions based on letter writing. Whatever options are there, option and the thing you need to write down in the chat box. Okay, if you didn't know the recipient's name, how would you address the person? Gender name is not specified. How would you address the person in any letter? Now, depending on the options, you need. Yes, correct. Hiral, Yashaswini, Siddesh, Rutuja. No. I will explain you the reason, Sanskriti. Bhumi, no. No, Sanket. Drishti, no, Riya. Formal recipient. To recipient, how you are going to address in salutation? Sanskriti, yes. The correct answer is B, dear sir or dear madam. Haria, incorrect. A is incorrect. Dear Mr. or Mrs. We are not going to write because we don't know the name of the person. If you're not knowing the name of the person, how will you write Mr.? How will you write Mrs.? Understood? Explanation for this. This is for the informal letter and this is not the salutation. Okay? Next one. With love is used in which part of in an informal letter? I've given this so that you all can use it. Huh? Yes, Sanskriti, correct. Okay, most of you all have answered it correctly. The correct answer is C. Krish is C. Why it is C, I will tell you. It is a closing part. Okay, at the end you tell. Instead of using yours truly, you all can use it. Okay. What would you say in the opening part of formal letter? Ask how good the weather is in the recipient city. Talk about how good the weather is in your city. Ask the recipient if he is hale and hearty. Inform the recipient why you are writing the letter. Yes, Khushi, Hiral, Sanskriti, Bhumi. Most all of you all have answered it correctly. Yes, Neha, Yashaswini, Drishti. The correct answer is D, because this is a formal letter and you are going to inform the recipient why you are writing the letter. Now let's see further few questions as well. How would you address the recipient in an informal letter? Yeah, dear Mr. or my dear or dear sir, madam, hello sir, madam. The correct option is B. You're going to address by telling my dear friend. Okay. Any doubt why this is not there? Not there. You all can ask. Huh? You all can cross question as well. If you didn't know the recipient's name, now next question. If you didn't know the recipient's name, how would you close the letter? If you're not knowing the name, Yes, correct answer is yours faithfully. Now next one, because this explanation I already gave you today. In order to have the desired effect on the recipient means receiver, what should a formal letter be? In the proper format, to the point and relevant, grammatically correct, or all the above? Yes, the correct answer is D, all of the above. Again, I would like to tell you all students that do read the question completely and then answer. Just don't scheme it, because we have books to do that. Yes, yes, Krish, correct. All of the above. Huh. Okay, so next question. The main point is written in which part of a formal letter? The main point is written in which part of a formal letter? Yes, Bhumi, Yashaswini, Hiral.